Strasbourg, France, in the year 1518. The town's cobbled streets pulse with an inexplicable energy. Under the shimmering glow of a crescent moon, something horrifying unfolds, a strange phenomenon where men, women, and even children find themselves compelled to dance uncontrollably in a frenzy of laughter and despair. Joy quickly transforms into terror, and screams echo through the night, as bodies collapse from sheer exhaustion, crumpling to the cobblestones like discarded marionettes severed from their strings. This maddening spectacle raises a single question. What force could drive an entire population to such bizarre madness? As we explore the depths of this mystery, we shall venture into the heart of despair and horror, a dance that leads not just to tragedy but to timeless questions about the human condition. I'm Detective Hayter Graves. My approach to investigations is grounded in methodical analysis and an unyielding search for truth. Each puzzle piece tells a story, and it is my job to uncover what lies beneath the surface. This case, this dance that took so many lives, is steeped in folklore and fear, a dangerous cocktail that merits our scrutiny. We will not merely chase specters or whispers of hysteria. We will dive deep into the historical, psychological, and even spiritual realms that interweave through this dark period in Strasbourg's past. With me is Adam, my indispensable tech expert. Together, we shall unravel the threads of this haunting tapestry and bring forth the hidden truths lurking in the shadows. Meet Adam, a prodigious mind in the realm of technology, adept at deciphering data and unearthing hidden connections through digital means. While I comb through fade-lined papers chronicling the past, Adam navigates the world online with elegance and efficiency, tapping into a wealth of resources that have often lain dormant. He brings a modern lens to my classical approach, a collision of old and new that promises to reveal layers to this story previously obscured. Together, we dive into the records of the past while embracing the tools of the present, for every mystery is but a dance of its own. As we scour historical texts, we unearth unsettling accounts of similar dance outbreaks scattered throughout Europe. Doctors and scholars of the time attempted to rationally dissect this peculiar event, labeling it a form of mass hysteria. Yet, this flimsy diagnosis fails to capture the depth of this tragedy. We read about the conditions in Strasbourg: famine, disease, and a populace gripped by fear of divine retribution. The poor lived under crushing burdens, their reality skewed, and joy became a distant memory. Could it have been a release? A dance birthed from despair that spiraled into chaos? Or was it merely the prelude to something darker? Mass hysteria, a concept not easily understood by those of us anchored to logic. Yet history speaks of its existence, showcasing instances of collective madness that spread like wildfire through tight-knit communities. Imagine the anxieties swirling through Strasbourg at the time, the echoes of the plague 3 years prior, the rumors of witchcraft, whispers of curses, and an unfathomable fear of an unseen enemy. Every nervous twitch and erratic behavior could be attributed to this mystical affliction. What they thought was a dance might actually have been a frantic attempt to elude the grip of terror that lay heavy upon their hearts. Adam, I want you to dig deeper. Find similar instances of supposed mass hysteria. What patterns emerge? A common element in past hysteria cases is the presence of substances believed to impair cognition and provoke erratic behavior. Brightly colored vials, potions, and herbs fill the shelves of this ancient apothecary, each holding hidden potential. Could there be a common herb, a neurotoxin perhaps, intermingling in the town's water supply? An investigation into local botanicals reveals a notorious plant, known to cause tremors and hallucinations in those unfortunate enough to consume it. The landscape is littered with signs, each jar and potion a reminder of humanity's quest for control over their own fate. Yet, did this herb, possibly consumed unknowingly, fuel the dance of despair? So, what does that say about autonomy and choice? We sought the wisdom of a local historian, a guardian of secrets buried in the past. As he regaled us with the tales of 1518, I felt the weight of spirits, those who lived, danced, and fell amidst this chaos, seeping through the cracks of centuries. He spoke of other outbreaks in far-off lands, similar in nature yet steeped in their own folklore. These rhythmic rituals of desperation seemed to find a home in humanity's psyche, blossoming anew in times of strife as protection against despair. Each thread he unraveled led us deeper into a labyrinth of belief and remorse. Could it be that the madness was rooted in an ancient pact, a call to the forgotten that lured contemporary souls into a dance, an offering made to appease what once haunted this land? While the historian spoke, Adam expertly pulled up digital analytics of previous incidents, utilizing algorithms that traced patterns across decades and borders. Graphs charted the occurrences of mass dancing, highlighting coinciding events such as famine, conflict, and societal upheaval. The correlation becomes undeniable. These collective outbreaks mirror elements of our current investigation. We cannot ignore the rhythmic pulsation of trauma that manifests into public pandemonium. Is this cycle inevitably set to repeat? I ponder aloud, aware of the fragility of human psyche under pressure. Our research leads us from sunlit libraries to the hidden depths of the ancient forest, where tall trees testify to centuries past. Crypts and gravestones lie scattered, remnants of forgotten lives and dark rituals. As we tread carefully through the mist, I ponder. The past leaves traces behind, whispers of forgotten cults who sought favor from gods to shield them from the trials of existence. What if the madness was rooted in an ancient pact, a call to the forgotten that lured contemporary souls into a dance, an offering made to appease what once haunted this land? Each rustling leaf felt like a concealed truth waiting for discovery. Inside a derelict chapel, the air blooms with stillness pregnant with potential. Each sound echoes, every creak of timber reverberates against the ancient stone. As I survey the interior, I glimpse more than mere shadows dancing on the periphery. A palpable sensation grips my heart. Could spirits tethered to this location be observing us? Adam captures the moment on film, attempting to document this ethereal energy weaving through the air, the sense of dread soon tangling with curiosity. As we step cautiously, we may discover the very essence of our fears. Curated stories masquerading as legends, waiting to ensnare the imploring heart of the rationalist. Next, we pivot our investigation towards genealogy, eager to uncover family stories coiled within the annals of time. We find families linked to tragic narratives, words etched in the fabric of misery. Families who bore witness to the dance, possibly descendants carrying forward burdens of guilt or vengeance. Each name we unearth tells tales of ancestral trauma, misfortunes perhaps echoing in the very marrow of their being as they carve out their destinies within an unwitting conspiracy against sanity. Adam's eyes light up as he tracks familial campaigns that cross paths through centuries. It's like a web, intricately threaded with shared fears and forgotten horrors glimpsed through time. We take our findings to the streets, gathering the community in the town square. Faces illuminated by candlelight reveal lines of worry etched upon their brows. We invite them to share their tales, each person carrying fragments of experiences that mold their present. From accounts of unsettling whispers from the woods to visions seen across fog-laden fields, every story adds a layer to our understanding. I recognize the echoes of their convictions, their need to attribute the tumult of life to something tangible, a dance gone awry in the face of despair. Could fear be the true puppeteer in this unholy performance? Does this phenomenon simply reflect humanity's darkest fears? As the sun sets, dread returns to town hall, exhausted villagers reassemble, accusations swirling like gale winds. Factions emerge with their own scapegoats. Murmurs of demonic possession ripple through the ranks, predatory eyes glancing towards neighbors once trusted. We sense the darkness that lingers, a festering wound of mistrust amidst the fragility of sanity. I watch, horrified, as a woman charged with witchcraft stands trembling, her eyes brimming with tears, branded by folklore as a conduit to havoc. In this crucible, fear breeds frenzy, and truth becomes an elusive shadow. Has the town unwittingly danced its way back centuries, to times where accusations ruled the day? Is history repeating itself? Returning to the laboratory, Adam and I process specimens gathered from the soil and water. Scientific analysis must transcend superstition. As we sift through the results, the presence of toxins emerges, chemical traces hinting at old practices. The implications ignite discussion. Could this be the key to understanding the dance? It's crucial evidence that suggests something greater than mere mass hysteria, a systemic failure in health feeding on the psyche. The potential triggers awaken memories buried deep in our consciousness. Could these results link the haunting of the past to tangible, material roots still haunting the living? It feels as if the very land we walk on shrouds us with secrets, beckoning us further into its entanglements. Amid the swirling chaos, an arrest ruptures the community. You can feel the electricity in the air. An individual stands accused. The damning evidence spirals among prepared tongues. The courtroom resembles a witch trial of ages past, where logic is drowned in the fervor of public sentiment. As the figure trembles in the dock, we experience a chilling realization. The hunt for culpability often manifests from fear, unearthing the hidden hypocrites within us all. The accused shudders, merely a vessel for collective anxiety. Yet in these desperate times, could the sins be layered deeper than any individual, entwined within the very spirit of the people ensnared in the dance? Our journey leads us to the depths of a cavern concealed beneath the town, a chamber steeped in the echoes of a forgotten past. The walls pulse with symbols, cult-like in their intricate designs. We emerge into a sanctum, where offerings surely once lay, tokens to appease the spirits. What we assume are mere shadows now take shape, resonating with the rhythm of an alien pulse. The evidence of past rituals brings forth a potent realization. Here lies the duality of human essence, the desire for connection with the inexplicable amidst a chaotic existence. The dance spills forth across time, an enduring legacy of communion between realms. But the question creeps in, who holds dominion here, humanity or the very ghosts that linger in fear? Gathering in the sunlight of a quaint cafe, the juxtaposition of history shocks me to the core. Newspaper articles mark moments of crowd madness that erupt across continents, mirroring the dance of 1518. Cataloging these hysteria outbreaks lends weight to our investigation. An unsettling fact arises. Each dance we uncover represents something inevitable. Control wrested away, coaxing humanity to regression. As we bond over a cup of coffee, I lay down the challenge. Can society escape the cyclical nature of fear that nurtures these mass occurrences? Is our existence but a dance with shadows, each step choreographed by ancient rites tucked away in the recesses of our minds? Our investigation culminates under a turbulent storm, heralding our final showdown. We stand before the remains of a site steeped in mystery. Glistening candles flicker in the winds, their light casting eerie shadows that remind us of the energy underlying our psyche. Gathered townsfolk whisper chants, invoking energies they scarcely comprehend. The dance has rekindled, intertwining past with present. With the storm's fury in the air, a tempest brews in their hearts. Will they succumb to the chaos of history once more, or could we rewrite the narrative? In our presence lies the hope to extricate purgatory from their souls, a chance to sever ties from a spectral cycle that has bound them to fear. And just when we thought we glimpsed the truth, something darker surfaces, a figure cloaked in shadow, invoking the threads of power and ancient rites. The embodiment of fear holds dominion over the current tumult. An identity forms beneath the surface, a guardian or puppet master. Are they the orchestrator behind the frenzied dance, dictating the rhythm of chaos? Their presence looms as we challenge the fabric of culpability and communal responsibility. Who will take ownership of the dance that binds us? It becomes apparent. The blame transcends flesh and bone, rooted in a collective trauma steeped in madness. As dawn breaks over Strasbourg, a feeling of both melancholy and hope descends. Whispers from the past linger amid the peaceful skyline bathed in golden light. The dance may have retreated, yet the echoes of its identity resonate within the core of the town. We leave with a mutual understanding. The cycle of hysteria thrives on the fraying edges of our vulnerabilities. The supernatural and psychological mirror one another, entwined like dancers forever trapped in the intimate embrace of chaos and clarity. The lessons of the past extend an invitation for truth, a perpetual reminder of what it means to be human, and each day we choose how to dance with our shadows. As we conclude this investigation into the haunting dance of mingled truth, I encourage you, dear viewers, to reflect on your own lives. What fears reside within your hearts? When faced with the specters of doubt and chaos, how do you respond? Dance away from your fears, or embrace them and find clarity? The lessons extended to us by the past loom large, beckoning us to reclaim our narratives with insight and understanding. Our human story is filled with complexities that stretch beyond time, a truth not confined to any single era or individual. Let these reflections stir your own thoughts of chaos and control. And as we close the chapter on this haunting case, I invite you to journey with us, Detective Hader Graves and Adam, toward the horizon of the unknown. Each step forward leads us to unexplored realms. Hidden truths stripped of their facades await us. Another mystery lurks in the shadows, demanding our attention and unraveling. Next we shall venture into the kaleidoscope of enigma, shrouded in the veil of the past. Will you join us? I urge you to subscribe, like, and follow our explorations through history's intricate tapestry. What dance awaits around the next corner, hidden within the pages of history? As you part from this tale, let the wheels of curiosity turn. Let your minds wander into the realms yet to be uncovered. Until next time, dear investigators, every dance leaves behind echoes. Some whisper secrets, while others call for the brave to step forth and reveal their hidden truths.